She was 2 years older than me, and it was when I was 9 or 10. Have you ever felt butterflies in your stomach? If you were from my village, where I grew up, the butterflies in the stomach would have meant two things, one of the two things. First, either you are going to have a fight, or second, you are going to have a date. Thankfully, I always just had a date, except one time. So I got two things in one slash. In my village where I grew up, there are many villages next to each other, and I happened to go to the second village from my village to have judo training, and I really liked it, and I think I really learned the first lesson: don't get into a fight voluntarily outside of the training room. And I never was an aggressive child, and I'm not an aggressive man. And I like that quote from the trainer. And there were girls, and of course one of the girls picked me up. She was 2 years older than me, and it was when I was 9 or 10. And I was riding to that village with my bicycle, so I was there 3 times a week at least. And we got really, in a good relation or friendship relationship with the girl. And of course, the native village boys who were from that village, they didn't like that idea to have that girl from another village. And of course, so that's how I happened when I got two things in one day. So of course I was riding my bike, I was ready to have a date. We discussed we are going to visit in the park, meet in the park, and have lemon juice and speak, getting to know each other. And when I was riding the bicycle and I got into the village where the girl from, the boys were waiting for me, and that wasn't a nice feeling, because I had butterflies in my stomach because I was going to meet with the girl, and suddenly I was butterflies in my stomach constantly because 4 or 5 boys were waiting for me and wanted to beat me. So I tried to settle down the fight, because I always was a good communicator, even I'm not showing well in English, but I'm really trying, and I couldn't. So of course I got a few strike, kick, but I was happy to take it, because I knew they couldn't hurt me much more, and thankfully they were not that bad to beat the hell out of me, so thank for them from here. And I couldn't meet the girl. So the next time when I was going to the judo training, of course they were not the boys, they were not waiting me welcomely that before, but I could settle things down them, and when they figured out I'm really nice and I'm a good guy and I know how to play football, so I had to stay after the judo training to play football with them, and we just became friends, and I could date with the girl. So one of the butterflies in the stomach still, I kept it, but it was really good. So do you have any story, something like that, when you had butterflies in the stomach? That's a really good memory of mine, so let me know of yours. I would be really grateful to read it and make me smile. So sleep well, good night.